Kajal, who joins us now with the details on these emails written between mother and daughter. Kajal, Sheena Bohra talking specifically about the pressure she faced to try to break off her relationship with Rahul Mukherjee, including pressure that would result in her being disinherited from property if she did not break up with Rahul.
Yes, in fact, this is an email written by Sheena herself to Indrani on the 9th of March 2012. That is just a month before she was murdered. She tries to say in these emails that she tries to reconcile with her mother, at the same time express all the anguish that she has had all over the years. Always have been upset with you for the fact that you as a mother left us and never even cared to find out if we were even alive. But I never tried understanding what made you leave home. She continues in the letter that she's hearing a lot of things about Indrani, her own mother's childhood, and that is why she is trying to understand why Indrani would have left home. But all of that said and done, she says, still a couple of months back, I have been angry and just not ready to think upon what had happened 3 years back. 3 years back, remember, this is crucial to mention because around 3 years back is when Rahul has first gone ahead and told Peter that Sheena was actually Indrani's daughter. So this is about 2009, and she's talking about the fact that in 2009 it seems there was a massive SMS exchange between all of them together, and she says, I have been very angry and just not ready to think upon what happened 3 years back, what went wrong to have triggered off that unpleasant SMS riot. Anyway, all said and done, those angry, hurtful messages were inappropriate and impulsive. But at the same time, she says, again at the same time, what I fail to comprehend is that why do you threaten to cut off financial aid to your own parents if I go to Guwahati with Rahul? If I get married to Rahul, why do all of that? And she goes on to say that she had written these lines because she thought that it was Indrani who was pressurizing the grandparents. But eventually, she says that the grandparents also wrote a SMS to her. This SMS is a confirmation that we have decided to change our will and disinherited you from our property as a sign of disapproval of your relationship with Rahul. So clearly, a lot is going on in the family, and this is an email that Sheena has sent which is full of anguish. She's talking about, I'm confused.
Kajal, just if we can just focus on that point that you were making there, very, very important, because as she's written, she's talked about the fact that she's being disinherited from her grandparents' property, and she's asked Indrani Mukherjee, why this desperation to cut off my relationship with Rahul Mukherjee? That's the question that Sheena seems to be asking, why her mother and of course in turn her grandparents are so hell-bent on her breaking up with Rahul to the extent that they are disinheriting her from property because she refuses to do so. That really is the crux of this mail here.
Yes. In fact, she goes on to write, specifically elucidate on that point, and she says, I'm very happy and safe with Rahul. Shouldn't that be the most important thing for parents or loved ones? You did whatever gave you happiness in life. Even I deserve the same. Why are you so upset because of this? Clearly a lot of anguish. She's asking why her mother would not support her in her relationship with Rahul. She's also goes on to talk about how the situation in the Guwahati home of the grandparents, the financial situation is not nice. But despite all of this, she seems to have a genuine need to reconcile with her mother, and that is why she says that life is too short for holding grudges, telling lies and being upset about stuff. Let's live a happy life without any lies and manipulation. She has written out, she has poured out her heart. She has actually said that, you should be happy for me, but you are not being happy. You are in fact threatening to disinherit me. But despite all of that, what I really want is for you to be happy for me, and that for us to have a relationship free of manipulation and lies. Clearly that was not something to be, but based on this email, Indrani Mukherjee does respond. She does try to contact her, and she says on the 10th of March 2012, I have been waiting to hear from you and glad you finally made contact. I will call you on Monday and we will sort everything out. Sheena responds the next day, nothing needs to be sorted out. I wasn't expecting a response from you, but yeah, I feel better. This, the CBI alleges, is when Indrani was trying to change tactics She realized
Yes.
that this was going out of her hand, so she tries to play sweet. She tries to show off that she's trying to rebuild this entire relationship with Sheena, and from then on start this chain of mails which go on up till the 19th of April. Remember, Sheena was killed the weekend after that, and investigators believe was just Indrani's way of trying to lure her enough so that Sheena would actually go out for dinner with her, and then she could probably kill her.
So it's very apparent, Kajal, that there is a complete change in tone from Indrani's side, and it also shows up in Sheena's response. She seems to be a little surprised at Indrani's response. This ties in with the theory that the CBI has actually proposed in the charge sheet. This ties in with the theory that the real bone of contention between Indrani and her daughter Sheena Bora was Rahul Mukherjee and her relationship with Rahul Mukherjee, because because Indrani's concern was that should Sheena end up marrying Rahul Mukherjee, she would then inherit everything which otherwise Indrani wanted Vidhi to inherit.
Yes, in fact, at least since 2009, the family had faced a lot of problems because of the conflict between Indrani and Sheena. There were mails back and forth, there were group emails between the family, there were SMSs sent flying across all the key players, and every one of those exchanges ended in a lot more frustration, which is why Sheena wrote this long email on the 9th of March 2012, where she does put her point across, but at the same time wants to put an end to all the bad feeling amongst themselves. In fact, towards the end of this mail that she had sent that day, she says that just wanted to get it all off my chest and clean my karma. I do not want anything from anyone, and please do not send me any angry, hurtful email or any kind of response to this mail. Had enough of all that relentless angry mails, messages, calls. Really, I do not have the strength in me to take it anymore. It will just leave me sad. That's it. So clearly an attempt being made by Sheena to say that I need to be happy and that you need to lay off, you need to stop threatening me with this inheriting me from the property. And so Indrani, it seems, changes tacks, and she just tries to be nice and sweet, and says, which comes as a surprise to Sheena, who says that I never expected a response from you. After that, it goes on further. On the 14th of March, Indrani writes to Sheena, darling, I tried ringing you a couple of times. I am not sure if I have the right number. And she goes on to quote a number. After this, on the 17th, that is 3 days later, Sheena responds saying, hey, how are you doing? I have been pretty tied up lately. You've got the correct number. I have been pretty tied up lately and traveling. Monday to Saturday is never good for chatting. I'm hardly at home and always get back from work. After that, I'm completely exhausted. And then she ends with what else. So clearly Sheena also trying to rebuild the relationship with her mother, because she's for the first time it sees an opening from Indrani's side, that Indrani perhaps also wants to maintain some sort of a contact. These emails go back and forth for a lot of time, somewhere in the middle, somewhere on March 19th is when Indrani says that she will be coming somewhere, she will be coming to India in a couple of months, and that whether Sheena would have time to meet her. So on March 19th, Sheena replies, we'll see you around then in a couple of months' time. Not in college anymore, so taking time off is a little tricky, sad, but nevertheless, we will see. So plans are being made to meet. There is a clear reconciliation on the cards. And on the 1st of April, Indrani writes, darling, I'll come to Mumbai on Saturday, 7th April to see you. Let me know what time you get over. Indrani says Sheena says on the 2nd of April, let me know when we are meeting. This goes on, continues, and on the 19th of April, now this is crucial, this is going to be one of the last emails that Sheena sends. This is the email where she actually agrees to that fatal meeting that actually takes her life. 19th of April 2012, Sheena Bora writes, good morning. I had applied again at Oxford Brookes, got through for January or September 13. I will speak to boss about Saturday and update you later. Now remember, she had taken a half day from office and she had gone to meet Indrani. So this is that final mail. This is that mail by which she is confirming that she is going to meet Indrani over the weekend. and all these plans are made. So clearly, Indrani had already planned to kill Sheena that day, and she had lured her so much so that she says that I will speak to boss about Saturday and update you later.
So this extensive email trail, Kajal, two things it shows very, very clearly. One, that there is a marked change of tone and stance from Indrani Mukherjee just about a month before the day of the murder. And that change in tone, that change in approach is very apparent to Sheena as well, as she writes clearly in her email. So that's one thing which, as the CBI has also mentioned, that ties in with what the CBI has said, that Indrani Mukherjee decided to change her approach to Sheena Bora leading up to the days just before her murder. That's one. And the second thing is that the main bone of contention was that relationship between Rahul Mukherjee and Sheena Bora.
Yes, of course, those are two things that emerge, key things that emerge. But what is more interesting is that despite the fact that Indrani did lure Sheena and Sheena was murdered, a few months later, Indrani does try to contact as if nothing has happened. Indrani sends a mail because remember she has told everyone around her that Sheena has gone abroad. So Indrani sends a mail on June 22nd, 2012. Hi darling, haven't heard from you for a while. I hope you're fine and happy. Laddu told me that you have been in touch with her and that you're very happy. I understand it's your life and I don't want to interfere. This probably her trying to pretend that Sheena has gone away and Sheena doesn't want contact with anyone else.
Okay, so very interesting there. Very interesting there. There is that email also from Indrani after the supposed date of the murder, where she writes to Sheena Bora pretending to be interested in her life.